Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I have a different video for you today. That's like today. Today I'm going to review the Celine Dion concert. I had the opportunity to go see Celine Dion perform last night in my hometown, and I was just, oh, it was wonderful. So it's her Courage tour. That was a tongue twister. Now, side note, backstory. I've always wanted to see Celine Dion. She is definitely like the bucket list for me of people I would like to see before either I die or they die. And I wanted to see her in Vegas when we went a couple years ago, but no one else in my family wanted to, so I didn't see her. So when I realized she was going to be doing a tour, I was like, yes, I have to go. The day the tickets went on sale, I bought them. I knew they were going to be expensive, so I got probably, I don't want to say the worst tickets in the house, but I definitely was in the nosebleeds. The theater we see, excuse me, the arena we see there, we have concerts at, there really is no bad seat in the house. You're just really high up. So I'm going to start with, I don't want to say the bad, but the negatives of the show. First and foremost, I know that nothing starts on time, but I feel like there's a courtesy time limit. So the ticket said concert starts at 7:30. Of course, it's not going to start at 7:30 sharp. That's just how it is. Literally, it did not start until 8:30, an hour. Now, mind you, I'm way up the top. I'm in the middle. I'm literally smack dab in the middle, and I'm at the top. I can't go any higher. The wall's behind me. There's nowhere to go. You can get up and go to the bathroom. You can get up to go get drinks, but I've already spent almost $200 on tickets. I'm not buying $10 wine. Just not gonna happen. So that was a bit like just frustrating. And also, once they turn like the rotator lights off with all the performers that are coming up, they start to do like they show pictures of people in the audience dancing and stuff like that. And some of it is really cute and some is just obnoxious. For 30 minutes, that's what I saw. I'm just like, oh my God, I did not come to see people dance and shake their booty and twerk. And some of them were like, but some of them, I was like, oh my God, you're already drunk. And then my seatmates sit beside me, and I kid you not, they smelled like cracked in. Like they smelled like cheap Walmart body spray, weed, alcohol, and they were already drunk. Already in the concert, I hadn't even started. The people on this side of me were older, probably in their 60s, 70s, so they were nice, and they never got up through the whole show. They never got up. So those two things were my negatives, but that was outside of the timing. Like, there's nothing you can do about the people who you sit next to. Now to all the positives. Oh my gosh, Celine Dion is 51 years old, and she's still doing it. She's still killing it. She came out in this red glittery dress with these like 4-inch stiletto heels that were also red and glittery. And she was gorgeous. She was phenomenal. Her voice was beautiful. Everything was on note. She wasn't pitchy. It was phenomenal. Phenomenal. She sang a few of her classics. She sang a couple from her new album. I've never heard of them, but I wasn't like, oh, I don't like this song. They were really good songs. She sang the song she did with Mario Bocelli. Of course, he wasn't there. She sang the song from Beauty and the Beast, and one of her musicians, singers sang the male part. She sang the female part. It was just every song that I remember of her or that I associate with Celine Dion, and I'm like, yeah, I love that song. She sang. And she sang some in her native tongue, which is French. And speaking French, I understood some of what she was saying. Some of it I was like, it doesn't matter. It still sounds good. She changed outfits 6 times. Yes, and she looked fabulous in every single one of them. There was one where I swear she was like a bad girl, and then she popped off the arms, and she had on like this tuxedo. I've heard rumors that people say Celine Dion looks sickly. There was nothing sickly about that woman. She had guns of steel. I mean, she's skinny, but Celine Dion has always been very skinny. But she's definitely like, she don't miss her gym day. She don't miss arm day. She spoke to the audience between almost every song. She would stop and she would talk, and she was very charismatic. It's almost like I would like to sit down and have a conversation with Celine Dion, but only for a length of time. We'd get to a point where it's like, okay, Celine, you can go talk to somebody else now. But she was good. She, she laughed, she told jokes. It's been 20 years since she's come to where I live, where I'm at now, to do a tour. But most of that, obviously she was in Vegas for, I think, 10 years she was in Vegas, 10, 13 years. So she definitely connected with the audience. And then her second set, she did, because there was really no long intervention in her, I know the word, oh my God, where they take a break. Oh, I cannot. It's on the tip of my tongue and I can't get it out. So anyway, they really weren't long. She didn't have an opening act, but of course she's Celine Dion. She doesn't need an opening act. But in between one, where she put on this sequins bodysuit. Oh my God, I want that sequins bodysuit. And then she did like a montage, if you will, of all classic songs. So she did Queen's We Are the Champions. Was it We Are the Champions? No. She did a Queen song. She did a Prince song. She did a Tina Turner song. I think it was the Bee Gees. And then one more song. So she did 5. And then that was kind of it. And I hate when performers do this. They do like the bye, thank you so much. And then people are starting to get up and leave. And then they do their encore. So she came back in this big cupcake white thing. And she did Titanic, My Heart Will Go On. Such a beautiful song. It's actually not one of my favorites from her, but obviously everyone knows it because of Titanic. So she did that. And I don't ever mind singing, but I can appreciate how she sang most of it, and then we sang the parts that we knew, and then she would sing the rest of it. And then she did John Lennon's Dreamer, which I love that song. Every time I hear someone sing that song, I'm like, please do it justice. Don't try to overdo it. Just sing it simply. And she did. She really did a beautiful job doing it. I've heard people do it and they overdo it. I'm like, you don't need to. It's just let the words be. You don't need to add all these like extras to it. And then it was over with. But the thing was, when she was leaving, so when I saw like Florence and the Machine, I can't tell you how she left, because literally the song was in it and then she was gone. I was like, bye, Florence. It took her probably 5 minutes just to walk off the stage. I mean, she was like, thank you, thank you. She was crying. She kind of hugged into herself. She's very humble. I assume she was humble about it. That's the impression she was giving off. And that's kind of what I felt the entire time when she was talking. Like, she loves to be on stage. She loves to perform. And it really comes through in everything she does. It was a phenomenal, phenomenal show. If you have the opportunity to go see her, go see it. I'm telling you, it is worth every penny you spent. It was probably one of the best shows I've seen. And I saw Prince. If that tells you something, I saw Prince live. And he was phenomenal. Prince and Celine Dion are definitely up in there. So yeah, I thought it was definitely an A+ show. 4 stars, 5 stars, however many stars you want to give. It was phenomenal. When she comes back, I would definitely go see her again. If she was in Vegas and I happen to be in Vegas, I would go see her in Vegas. She's just a great performer, beautiful set, beautiful music. And the thing I love about Celine Dion, and then I'll kind of wrap it up, is although most of these songs came out in the 90s and the early 2000s, they're still great. And I was thinking on my way home last night, I was like, I wonder, in 20 years, because she's been performing for well over 20 years, if my kids are gonna go to a concert in 20 years, is it gonna be like a Taylor Swift concert? And I'm not knocking like just necessarily Taylor Swift, but like Justin Bieber, Taylor Swift, these like pop singers. Because if you would classify Celine Dion, you could put her in like, I don't know, adult rock, pop, kind of in there. Are those songs gonna be relevant? Like, are we gonna be in a concert, or my kids gonna be in a concert 20 years singing Justin Bieber? Like, I'm so glad to be out here with you guys. It's been 20 years. It's been 30 years. Are they? I don't know. I don't think so. Yeah. Because if I'm thinking, she didn't do a montage of Britney Spears and NSYNC. She did a montage of, like, music. So, yeah, definitely loved it. It was a great time. Great performance. I will go again. Now, if I can get me some Adele tickets, I will be a happy woman. I just need Adele to pump out a new album and start, getting on tour. So we'll see.